I want to welcome you and thank you for attending our spring graduation. This is our 4th cohort graduation for our fellowship, and this is also dually our 4th cohort graduation for our Ascension project. Thank y'all for making time and space in your day to join these individuals who have put in a lot of work the last 10 months, going on this journey with us through the ebbs and flows as we celebrate them today. So let's just take a moment to acknowledge our graduates this morning.
My name is Toya Kadiba. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I currently teach in Rutherford County. I've taught 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade for the past 17 years. When I first started TECA, I was mesmerized by the benefits of having a mentee to encourage and motivate and stay in touch with, because I didn't have it. I didn't have a mentor. So it was encouraging to me to be an encouragement for somebody else coming into education.
I'm going to introduce the Equity Project to you. As part of this fellowship, all of our fellows were required to complete an equity project. Now, this project is on top of their full-time jobs, their families, and all of their commitments that they have. And they dedicated their time to doing these projects because they care.
I'm Zaya Tombre, and I am Director of Programs at TECA. One of the things that we do at TECA is we understand that as a teacher, we're trained how to work within a system, but our teachers are never trained on how to change the system that they work in. So instead of having the system push them out, we're training them on how the system works so that they can make changes to that and stay in the profession for longer, impacting more and more kids.
When I first found out who my mentor was, I felt very delighted because I knew she was just like me, quiet at first glance, but a good time. In fact, I learned this the hard way once I told her that I was still working on getting my driver's license. She put me behind the wheel in the middle of driving on the highway. Well, she tried to put me behind the wheel in the middle of driving on the highway. With these continuous adventures like these, my biggest takeaway from my mentor is if we need to get something done, let's do it now.
When I realized that I was going to have a mentee who was going to major in SPED, I was like, this is an opportunity for me to share everything that I've learned, the good, the bad, but to just let him know how grateful I was.
Mentorship is a huge component in our programs. Our fellows get to mentor a college student who is aspiring to be a teacher within the next 1 to 2 years.
The mentorship aspect of the program has allowed me to gain insight, very, very valuable insight to the profession from a seasoned person in the field. My mentor was a seasoned special educator, so she allowed me to go into her classroom and observe how she teaches her students, observe how she facilitates goals and accommodations in her classroom, how she facilitates relationship building with her paraprofessionals. And so that mentorship really allowed me to get first-hand insight to what it's like to be in a profession and not just get told through like a classroom or a lecture purpose.
Tennessee Educators of Color Lines envisions a future where we see the educators in our educator workforce reflecting the backgrounds of the students that we're serving on a day-to-day basis. We do this by providing high-quality programming that supports and retains educators of color across the state.
As a result of the Ascension project, hopefully I'm able to be a fellow and be able to mentor someone like me. I want to be seasoned in my education. Even though I'm only 3 years in, I want to be able to know that I'm going in with a plan. I know how to help students. I've succeeded in the past, and I could only gain more information and go further than I have.
My name is Marcos Aguilar, and I rock with TECA because they give an open space to educators of color.
I'm Layla Hogue, and I'm with TECA because they're going to help you develop yourself as an educator of color.
My name is Joni Wells, and I rock with TECA because TECA rocks with me. TECA has been there to see me through various transitions this year, having an advocate for me to tell me it's okay, to tell me I'm doing a good job, even when I didn't feel like I was. So I'm always gonna rock with TECA. TECA is my family.